Hey everyone, welcome back to another Linux tutorial. Today we are diving into systemctl, a powerful replacement for cron job in Linux. If you ever schedule tasks with cron, you will like how systemctl offers more flexibility, better logging, and seamless integration with system services. We will go over how to create and manage systemctl, explain their options in real-world use cases. I will be running these commands on Rocky Linux, but they apply to most Linux distribution. So let's get started. So let's understand what is systemd timers. Systemd timers are features of systemd that allows you to schedule tasks in Linux instead of relying on cron. Timers works as systemd units, offering better logging with journalctl, easier debugging since they work like services, more scheduling options beyond fixed time intervals. These timers are useful for system maintenance, backups, automatic updates, and periodic tasks. So let's quickly compare systemd timers with traditional cron job. I have listed some of the differences. So let's see one by one. Logging and debugging. Cron job is limited and systemd timer is full systemd logs. Scheduling and flexibility. Fixed interval. In systemd we have more dynamic options. Dependency control. No service awareness in cron job. Can wait for services. On-demand execution. In cron job, no, but in systemd timers can start manually. If you need better control, logging and integrating with system services, systemd timer are the way to go. How to create systemd timer? To set up a scheduled task using systemd timer, we need two unit files. One is the service unit and the other one is the timer unit. So we will create a service unit first. I will add this unit file, save the file. This file is the service file. If you want to run a script that cleans the temporary files, for that I have created systemd service file. Here exec start command runs find to remove files from /tmp. You can replace this with any script you want to automate. So now let's create the timer unit file. Copy this unit file and paste it here. Let's see the content of this file. On boot second is equals to 5 minutes. This runs 5 minutes after system boot, and this runs every 15 minutes after the first execution, and this link the timer to the service file. This file we have added here. This is the first file we have created. Service file is linked to a timer unit. So now let's reload the daemon. System. Once reloaded, systemctl enable. Now give the file name. It will create a symboling. This enables the timer to start automatically on boot and run it immediately. To check the timer status, run systemctl list timers all. This shows all active timers. when they last run and when they will run next. This is the last run and next run is mentioned here. To check the logs, you can use journalctl, use -u, cleantemp.service, the service file which we have created. I will mention 10 minutes ago. This helps in debugging if something goes wrong. The systemd timer supports multiple scheduling methods. So let's see few of them. This is the first example. If you want a job to run at 2 a.m. every day, modify your timer like this and on calendar star hyphen star hyphen star. This means every day at 2 a.m. this will run. And run the task weekly on Monday at 6 a.m. This is the example how you can configure the unit file. Runs at 6 a.m. every Monday. Run a task at a random interval. If you don't want tasks to start at the same exact time, useful for load balancing, you can use this on calendar hourly and random delay second 10 minutes. And here we are using the service file. This service file will be run every hourly and with a delay of 10 minutes. So let's go to our terminal. I hope you understand this. Let me show you once again. This is the file. Here we are going to change the timer setting. These are the different scenarios. Just you need to update this timer setting. So how to manage systemd timers? If you want to list all active timers, run this command systemctl list hyphen timers, and to stop you can use sudo systemctl stop. I have created this timer. This will stop it. And if you want to disable, use the same command, replace stop with disable. This will be disable timer permanently. If you want to manually trigger a timer service for testing, you can replace this disable with start. In the real world use case, you can use this systemd timer for automating a backups. Run database backup every night at 1 a.m. using like this. You can use on calendar. Run the database backup every night at 1 a.m. using this setting. If you want to restart a web service every 6 hours, you can use onboard sec equals to 10 minutes on unit active sec equals to 6 hours. If you want to clean log files weekly to free up space, use on calendar. We can use Sunday star hyphen star and provide the time. Assume that I will give 30:00. So these examples shows how timers are more flexible than the cron jobs and can help to automate system maintenance efficiently. And that's it for this tutorial. We have covered how to create, enable and manage systemd timers on a Rocky Linux. These timers are perfect for automating system tasks with better logging and control than cron job. If this tutorial helped, like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Linux content. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.